Alright, I put things back together and ran into one problem, and I think this is the problem we're having. It's multiple problems. I think this balance has been repaired, attempted to be repaired, as evidenced by the wobbly wheel. That balance has a wobble to it. It's not square to the staff. We saw some shellac as like a bonding agent holding that on. That's not a good sign. I can't think it would be. The screws on the back side of this right here, the balance, that one screw head was a little banged up. And if you look at this has all kinds of marks on it, like they were staking that jewel in there. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly. Don't know the history of this. But the big problem, and I think what's slowing down the balance along with its wobble, the hairspring is contacting parts. It could be contacting this wheel here, or it could be contacting the bridge. And what I did notice, the screw that, let's see if I can get in here, the screw that mounts this right here. Let's see if I can, I'm working from the screen, I'm not looking at the watch itself. Well, maybe I need to. Let me come around here. That screw is stripped. It can't be tightened. See it wobble? I can push that screw in. It's got a wobble to it. It is stripped in its case. So therefore we can't secure that stud, and it's allowing that hairspring to walk up and down as you move the timepiece. There you go. You can see that wobble. So I think what we're going to need here is an entire balance assembly. That's a shame. There's a serial number on this one. If you change that out, you're going to have a different serial number. Or maybe there's a serious professional out there, as far as I'm not even considered a professional whatsoever. Can they repair those threads and put a new screw in there? Yeah, I don't know, but that looks like serious tiny work. It's well beyond the scope of my experience so far. So I think we're looking at, if we can just get an entire balance assembly that's got a flat main hairspring, we should be able to get this running. In regards to that hairspring, this one doesn't lay flat. It wasn't put on there very square to the balance and the staff. So that's what we're looking at, and we'll have a posting up and explain everything for everybody to see. The good thing is we know what's wrong. It's only one little part, although it's a major component. It's not like we had to go digging any further. I'm not going to rip into this until, and I use that term loosely, I don't rip into anything. It's delicate work. Before we even service this, let's get a good balance for it. So stay tuned.